What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm taking a look at a debate over the opioid crisis. Now, those of you who follow me on Twitter saw that I was posting a bunch about the state of Vancouver City with the opioid crisis going on over there. And of course, it's not just Vancouver, it's all around Canada. I've even noticed in my city, Victoria, BC, the homelessness drug crisis has gotten a lot worse. You see a ton more homeless people downtown now than you ever used to see. And yeah, this is something I was being pretty vocal about on Twitter a couple weeks ago, and I was getting a ton of traffic, tens of thousands of impressions on the tweets I was making. So I figured it was only suitable that I take a look at this reaction. Now, I believe that this is from a couple months ago, but still obviously very, very relevant to nowadays. So shoot me a subscription here on YouTube. Follow me on Rumble, Tyson Hockley. I want to start promoting Rumble more, so Tyson Hockley on Rumble. And yeah, leave a like, share this out, and let's hop right into it.
Liberal inflation has sent food, housing, and gas prices soaring, but there's one substance that has gone down in price by 90%. Powerful opioids. After the Prime Minister announced 100 million...
I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt the Honourable Leader of the Opposition. Could you start from the top? We're just getting some distractions from all over. From the top, please. Order.
While the Prime Minister has sent inflation for gas, heat, and groceries soaring, there is one product that's actually come down in price: powerful opioids. The Prime Minister has spent $100 million on so-called safe supply. One Global News reporter went into the street to find out where all these drugs are going. Turns out they're being resold to other addicts in order to raise the money to buy deadly fentanyl. Will the Prime Minister cancel the dollars for drugs and instead put the resources into treatment for addicts?
100% with Pierre on this, and obviously the safe supply thing is not working. If anything, it is making this problem 1,000 times worse. They need to invest this money instead into care and treatment for these addicts instead of just giving them free drugs. I think that is agreed upon with the majority of Canadians.
Minister for Mental Health.
Mr. Speaker, we are pretty fed up with this fight against evidence-based programs that actually are saving lives.
Did she just say evidence-based? You need to take a look at the streets of downtown Vancouver, downtown Victoria, downtown major Canadian cities. This isn't obviously just a problem in Canada. It's a problem everywhere, but I live in Canada, so I'm speaking specifically on Canadian issues. This is a huge problem, and obviously it's not, safe supply is not evidence-based because the evidence is right there when you open your eyes, so.
We cannot allow the Conservatives to take us back to the failed ideology of the past. Even Harper's advisor, Ben Perrin, thinks they're speaking nonsense. So just stop.
Who is this lady? I feel like she needs to be, like, not in the House of Commons. I feel like she needs to be kicked back on a beach somewhere enjoying her retirement. Or in, like, an old folks home or something. Who is this? I've never seen this lady before.
And save lives.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Speaker.
Order. Order. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
No common sense. The evidence is seen in the tragic faces of addicts who lie overdosed on the pavement in the downtown east side of Vancouver, where after this Prime Minister spent $100 million handing out free drugs to addicts, he has led to a 300% increase in overdoses. Will he stop giving dollars for drugs and instead follow my common sense plan to put the resources into treatment and recovery to bring our loved ones home drug-free?
The Honourable Minister. Order. Order. The Honourable Minister.
People are dying. Save.
1 second. Order. 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 One person at a time in this chamber, please. The Honourable Minister.
46,000 overdoses have been reversed in safe consumption sites. That member says that he will stop that. I want him to speak to the parents of the people that would have been lost if there weren't safe consumption sites and safer supply. This is ridiculous.
People are dying.
I feel like giving away drugs is more ridiculous.
Because the policies of this Prime Minister are killing them. His policies are flooding the streets with drugs that now go for $1 a hit. You can buy 26 hits of hydromorphine, which is an analog to heroin, for $30, Mr. Speaker. These are drugs paid for by Canadian tax dollars under a program by this government that has led to a 300% increase in drug overdose deaths. Why won't they get some common sense, end dollars for drugs, and put our people in treatment?
The Honourable Minister for Mental Health.
Also, the more drugs that there are around, the more people that are likely to start using drugs. You know, if there's a larger supply of drugs, obviously those drugs are going to find their way to more people who would have maybe never used them in the first place. Another thought, obviously that's not like 100% guaranteed. There's no way of really tracking that, but that's just another thought that seems like it would happen.
Order. Order. The Honourable Minister for Mental Health.
People have to stay alive long enough to get treatment. People are dying because of a toxic drug supply. Safe supply allows people to stay alive long enough. It means that in the CMAJ study just yet...
Order. Please start from the top, the same courtesy I gave to the opposition leader.
People have to stay alive long enough to get to treatment. People are dying because of the toxic, tainted drug supply. When people are on safe supply, the CMAJ article yesterday talked about less drug use, less...
There's got to be a way of doing this without amplifying the problem. Like, I'm not saying this lady is like 1,000% wrong, and you can tell that she cares. Like, I'm not even trying to say that she's like a horrible person. I'm not doing that at all. There's got to be some sort of middle ground here, and I don't know the solution, but I feel like Pierre Poilievre would do a good job at tackling this. But obviously I could be wrong on that, and yeah, I don't know all the answers to this specific crisis.
Overdoses, less petty crime. This is an evidence-based project and program that it meets the test of evidence and science, not a journalist who only will speak to the people who disagree with him.
All right, so that is the video, folks. Let me know what you thought about that down below. Ooh, my messy little room. You'll have to see it. You guys may have noticed a little change in my room. I'm getting a new bed, so I've kind of flipped around my desk. It's kind of back to what it used to be. I think it looks better. I like it. And also, I can, like, scoot back and just, like, chill. I feel like my room's bigger when I have my setup like this. It doesn't take up as much space. God bless you guys. Thank you for watching. Comment down below what you think we could do about this crisis. And, yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Again, like I said, follow me on Rumble. Tyson Hockley on Rumble. Same profile picture as YouTube. I think we're at like 711 followers. 711. So we're trying to build up that Rumble as well. So go follow me over there. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you in the next one.